Hello, hello! Alright, so today we are going to be talking about a Yama, the fifth Yama actually. It's called Aparigraha. I think I said that right. We have Yamas and Niyamas, and tonight I wanted to talk about freedom from desires and greed, and this also pertains to non-attachment. And the reason I wanted to talk about this is because, one, I've been practicing non-attachment for, I've been trying to practice it for about a year now, and I've slowly gotten better and better at being okay with things and like not attaching from stuff. And I just wanted to show you why I wanted to do this video. So I have a puppy, and about a year ago he ate like one of my glasses, and I was so devastated. This was before I really got into non-attachment. And then recently he's been eating my shoes, but only like one pair, like the left or the right or something. And I got home tonight to find my Adidas nicely and chewed up. The reason I wanted to talk about this is because this shoe is just a shoe. Like, yeah, it's taken me a ton of places. It's been to multiple different countries with me. Like, it has gone on a journey with me, but it is just a shoe. And if you were to ask me that like a year ago, I would have been like crying. I would have been so upset, like I was when he ate my glasses. I was so devastated. I was like bawling my eyes out, like I didn't know what to do. I was like, this is the worst thing that could possibly ever happen to me. No, that is not the worst thing that could possibly happen to you. Your dog eating your glasses or your dog eating your shoe, like it's just a little thing. Like, it's just a little nugget, It's not a big deal. So, anyways, what I wanted to talk about is this Yama. So the fifth Yama is called Aparigraha, and I've really gotten into Niyamas and Yamas lately just because they're kind of rules that yogis follow. Whether they follow them to the T, that is up to them. But I just like to, learn about these things, and I've really gotten into the philosophy of yoga lately just because it's really helped me dig deeper into my personal practice and just to like be more accountable and to be more like stable and balanced within my life in general. And so today I wanted to talk about this Yama. So this Yama is freedom from greed and desire. Now, in this century, we are always searching for something. We are always hungry for something, whether that is food, whether that is, like new makeup, whether that is clothing, whether that is wanting to be like someone else, wanting to be in a relationship, whatever it is, we're always looking for something. And that can be extremely draining, because if you're forever looking for something, you're just gonna feel down on yourself when things don't go your way, when you don't have specific things. You're just gonna get kind of in a depressed sort of state. You just kind of get more negative every time that things don't go correctly or exactly the way that you want them to go. So the reason that I've wanted to be practicing non-attachment is because I used to get so attached to things and people and ideas that I would just be like honestly so devastated if something didn't go perfectly. If I was told that I was going to go to a specific restaurant with somebody and then like we went to a different restaurant, I would literally get so mad that I just couldn't handle myself. Like, something that silly would just take me off so quickly. And so I've been, reading a lot of things. I've been doing a lot of personal development. I've been listening to podcasts and audiobooks, and I've been reading things, and I've been doing my own personal yoga practice, and I've gone to my teacher training, and I've done all these things. And I have just learned that living in the present moment is what really matters to me. And so I wanted to talk about Aparigraha because it basically teaches you to turn inward and to stop paying attention to external things in your life. So external things, I'm talking about like looking at that Instagram profile of someone that you know or someone that you wish that you were like, and looking at their followers and thinking, oh my gosh, why don't I have those followers? Like, what the heck? Like, I'm not as famous as them or something. Or looking at that person who's wearing like super fancy clothes and thinking, oh my gosh, I need that to look perfect, or I need it to like be a specific way, or whatever it is. Looking at all these things and thinking, I need to buy this, I need to go do this, I need to change this in my life because I want to be like that person, I want to do this, I need, I feel, I want. We're always craving things. So with this Yama, basically we are being taught to know that it's okay to kind of step away and say, let me take a moment and like notice what my tendencies are, notice my intentions, notice what is really important, and notice what we actually like need. So rather than looking outward and thinking, man, I need all these things that we actually don't need. You look inward and notice, are you happy? Are you content? Do you feel like you have enough? Are you fed? Like, do you have a roof over your head? Like, do you have plenty in your life? Do you feel fulfilled? And honestly, the ego likes to come in and kind of sneak in there and be like, no, you're not fulfilled. You need all these things just to make you happy. But the thing is, once you get in this kind of cycle of thinking, oh my gosh, I need this and I need this and I need this and I need to look like this and I need to have this many followers and I need to be perfect, you basically dig yourself a hole. In the nicest way possible, you dig yourself a hole because you literally just get so sucked into this like other realm that you feel like you can't do anything other than like be a specific way. And once you start kind of getting into this whole idea, you continually do it. And it's like a really bad cycle, a really bad like, I always need this and I need this and I want this and I truly don't actually need this, but I'm gonna get this anyways. It just becomes a really bad thing. When you start to look outward, you might feel better for the moment, but in the long run, it may just make you feel worse. It may make you feel less. It may make you actually feel empty when you go and get something and then you finally have it and it's like, well, I don't care about that. Man, like, why? It just like makes you angry. All these different things are just due to deep cravings, like super intense cravings. So with this Yama, we learn to notice whether our cravings are real, whether they're intentional, whether they're actually necessary. And this can kind of go into all these different things. Like, it can go into specific like material possessions, it can go into food, it can go into ideas, it can go into people, like so many different things. And due to the ego, we kind of get a little bit like unsure of things because our ego kind of just steps in the way and is like, oh no, I'm going to tell you how to live your life. But the thing is, we can kindly say no thank you, and we can say bye to that ego, and we can say, all right, let me listen in and tune into myself and realize what is actually necessary. So all this being said is, I find it super helpful to practice non-attachment and to read about it and to learn about it, and I hope that you guys will take my words and everything that I've said and maybe think about it in your life. This doesn't mean go and throw out all your things. It doesn't mean like stop buying stuff, because you know, non-attachment and this Yama Aparigraha works differently in everyone's life. And for me, that just means to kind of be more aware of my actions and be more mindful of like what I'm buying and why I'm buying it, or my intentions. It just makes you think about things more rather than just like spur of the moment, like going crazy and like doing whatever, or acting like like acting really angry or acting like super quickly and like getting mad at something that like isn't that big of a deal. So like, for example, my shoe that I talked about earlier, like it's just, honestly, it's about being more aware and like taking a moment to step back and like think about whatever it is before you act on it. And yeah, so I just find this really important, and I hope that you guys did too. And if you enjoyed it, please, please, please subscribe and like, and hit that notification button, please. And if you want to see more videos like this, stay tuned. I want to help you guys, and I want to inspire you guys to be more open and to just be vulnerable and to chat. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this, and I will see you guys next time.